up, guys? Time to show off a new build. This will be available in the event tomorrow or later today, depending on when I get this up. This is a new dial. It is kind of like the 369 classic dial, but it also has your minute referencing going on around it. Back up just a little bit there on the zoom. Brushed case, and one of my designed compass bezels, and insert. Did a set of white ploprof hands with a long loom seconds hand. I think it came out pretty freaking awesome. I did the white hand since the accents are done in white, and these kind of look like they're done in white when you're looking at it, but it's actually just lasered off anodized aluminum, so they're actually silver. But they're not a bright silver like your 369. So kind of gives that same, kind of like you get that sheen because it's anodized aluminum, but that silver numbering kind of gives it a more of a white appearance. So very cool dial. Just did a classic little BVW one on the back. This is not really a themed build other than it's kind of a classic. So I'm going to call it a classic 369M, which references the minute markings on there because a lot of my 369 dials do not have the actual minute referencing on them. And then I put this on a very, very comfy, you might recognize this leather from the wallets. So if you have a wallet from me, this is one of those. Now the backing on it is different. The top is the same. Two-piece leathers from Mr. Tuan Vu over at HC Straps, and then we've got a square buckle with a BVW on it, and that's the build. Just a nice little like classic kind of pilot-esque build. I don't know. I think it came out pretty awesome. So I'm always trying to do something a little bit different. So I thought this was different. Bezel on this will turn left. It'll turn right. It is a tension ring bezel. If you know which way north is, you can set. And I know that you can do things with time and having compass direction. So. Not enough to explain it in a video, but it'll turn left, it'll turn right. It is a tension ring style bezel. It is not a click style bezel, so don't worry if you move it a little bit this way. It is tight, but you can move it right back or move it wherever you need to. Automatic mechanical. It's got a rotor in the back, so as you're moving, it's moving and keeping your time throughout the day. But before you put it on, before you set the time, make sure you wind it just a little bit. And how you do it is you back the crown off the threads until you hear and feel it clicking. You know you're off that crown tube. You can feel a little bit of play there. A wind is a turn that way. Turning it back towards you doesn't do anything, but it is a lot easier to keep your finger spacing and go back and forth. If you do that for 4 or 5 seconds, you will max out. Actually, you won't. 4 or 5 seconds mixed with your rotor movement will keep your time throughout the day. If you do it for another 4 or 5 seconds after that, you're going to max out your 31-hour power reserve on it. You cannot overwind it, so don't worry about that. You can sit here and wind it all day if you like, and it has a slipping mainspring, so it will never just stop. You know, like an old wind watch, mechanical watch. So once you're happy with your winding, you're going to pull it to the one and only click, and you can now set your time. You'll notice the seconds hand is going to keep going. It is not a hacking movement. So that's just going to keep going for you. Alexa, what time is it? 10:31 p.m. Are you good? You're going to push it over, get it out of that time setting, and then wind it down. And that is your build. As with every build, you're going to get matching beads. You're going to get some silver in there, some tiger eye, some... I don't know, what is this one? It is a, I don't want to say it's black. The wife does these. I don't know if that's black, but man, it's just deep, whatever that one is. So It's almost like you can see a color in there, but that could just be how it's reflecting. So it might just be the sheen that's put on it. You're also going to get a BBW slider box. This is one of my 3D printed ones. What's cool about this is if you need to, you can take this off and use it as a coaster. Now, it's not going to keep water from going anywhere because it does not have any absorption properties. But, you know, it's there. It's kind of cool. So, haven't done one of these for a while, so since this was blacked out, I figured I'd grab one of these. You're also going to get a few things. You're going to get some watch cleaner. This is good on all glass and metal, so everything here in the center. Non-streaking, non-toxic, non-residue, as well as the microfiber for that. You're going to get some leather conditioner to make sure that strap stays perfectly soft, though you'll probably never need it on one of mine. You might use it on other straps that you have if they're not as pliable. Put it on the front and back, let it soak in, remove any excess, use a rag or something. Don't use one of the microfibers. And then lastly, you're going to get some fine scratch remover. This is Novus 2 from Amazon, just repackaged. It is like Polywatch. I buy these and just package them like this because it's much cheaper than buying a tube of Polywatch. Apply this on the domed acrylic glass if you scratch it, and buff it out with your additional microfiber. If the scratch is up and down, just go left and right, hazing it, buffing it, generating some heat with your thumb. Polish it out. About 30 seconds of it should be gone. If it's not, wait a little bit, let that solidify, and then revisit it again. Make sure if you're using this that you are not using that same microfiber on your case, because if you're getting let it dry or anything along those lines, you might scratch your case. If you're rubbing something that's been, you know, dried onto that. If you scratch the case, it's a brushed case. Use the green side of a Scotch-Brite. Do single passes, rounded single passes, and brush the scratch in. Just make it to where you don't see it. You're not really taking the scratch away. You're just putting additional like brush strokes over it to kind of make sure it doesn't have a nice shine to it and stand out. So that's it. That's the build. If it's going to you, congrats. Hope you love your new watch. And if you want me to build you something custom and unique, reach out and I'll see what I can do. And if you want to continue to see videos like this, like and subscribe, so I put them up all the time. Thanks, guys.